All right. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. I'm gonna use my phone today as a mic. See how that works. Eventually, I'm gonna have to buy a new microphone and probably even a new camera, just cause we need to upgrade the quality. You guys are wondering about the outfit. It's a long story, but you know, yeah. Do I start? Yeah. So today I want to finally make the video about my first time ever doing acid. So bear with me. One of the events that changed my life, my first experience with LSD. The year was 2018, I want to say. 2017, 2018. My first experience with acid was actually in Mexico. As funny as that sounds. My first acid experience was a Mexican acid. And so let's cut to the chase. So yeah, I was staying over at my grandparents' house in Mexico City. It's a very if you guys don't know, it's a very urban culture out there. So they're pretty up to date with all the any all the trends out there and whatnot. Yeah, basically, I was at my grandparents' house in Mexico City, and a cousin around my age, he tells me that a guy he knows has LSD, and he's offering them for like a very good price, and I'm like, whoa. Well, let's try it. I've never tried it. And he's like, man, I tried it one time, but I don't think it was really that strong. So I didn't feel anything. You down to try it with me? And I'm like, let's do it. So we get the stuff and right? And yeah, I'm like, oh, let's try. So we decide to take this around 9 p.m., right? Yeah, I've never tried LSD. I had heard friends always talk about it and whatnot, but they never really gave me an idea of what exactly it is. I always thought about it like I don't know. And I never had even seen like Fear and Loathing and whatnot, so I definitely didn't know what was up with it.
Waitress about 16 years old. They chopped the goddamn head off right there in the parking lot, and then they cut all kinds of holes in her and sucked out the blood. They wrapped the
Yeah,
penal
so
gland
I'm
on
in
back.
Mexico. I'm at my grandparents' house. I'm with my cousin. He gets the stuff. It came in a little blotter, little paper tab. And so I get it. We take it. We take half. We actually split one, because apparently it was like a double dosage one, or it was just like stronger than your usual tab. So we decided to split one. So man, let me tell you, we split it. Man, I just feel like I'm not giving much detail to this story, but whatever. Got a lot going through my head right now. It's hard to tell this story, but I just gotta do it. Gotta do it. So yeah, we split it. It comes in a little square. I'm sure if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, I think we actually take one, me and my friend Joe. But yeah, my first tab, Mexico City. So me and my cousin, we split it, and it's 9 p.m. And so when we finally take it, we're like, all right, now we wait. We're playing video games, I think, right? It's nighttime, so we're playing video games in the living room and whatnot. And like an hour passes by, right? And we're, while we're waiting, we're just like checking our pulse or whatever, like, hey, how you feeling? You feel anything? You feel anything? Nah. Well, like by the time an hour strikes, we start feeling a little bit sweaty, a little bit hot, our face like, so then we're like, you know what, let's go. I think this is where it definitely took it to the next level. We're like, hey, you know what, let's smoke some reefer, let's go out for a smoke. So we go outside, and we smoke a little joint. And let me tell you, by the time we come back in, holy shit, it's like, I think that's when it started taking effect. I started feeling like not confused, but like dazed, like, feel alert. I started, and then we started watching the TV, and the TV started looking bright. I mean, this thing was like burning, like it was just bright, the brightest TV. And that's when we're like, oh my god, this is crazy. I felt like the sense of excitement. You know, we're finally watching TV and we don't know what to watch. You know, we're like, oh my God, what do we do? What do we do? We're so hyped up. And keep in mind, my grandma's in the other room sleeping, so she's hearing all this ruckus we're causing. We're over here tripping balls. She's hearing all the noise, all the like, all the laughing, uncontrollable laughter. She's like, well, ¿qué andan haciendo? You know? Yeah, by the way, for those who don't know, I'm Mexican, so, you know, I'll throw in some little Spanglish in there for my Hispanic followers. Dude, like, you know, she's just like getting up to go to the restroom and just look at us like, are you guys okay? Like, what are you guys doing? You know, she knew something was up, but you know, she let us, you know, she didn't really tell us anything. So yeah, by this time it's probably like 11, 11 at night, and we had already smoked and gone inside, and that's when it really starts hitting. You know, we're hot, you know, just like shaking. You're like, ooh, you know, we're uncontrollable. So then this is where my trip starts going crazy for me. This is where like the whole, you know, deep thinking starts going, like, oh, you know, like thinking about life. Like this is where it starts happening for me. This show, it's funny. So in Mexico, you know, you obviously have different channels, different TV shows and whatnot. And this show came on called El Hormiguero, which I think it translates to the anthill, you know, where ants, like little like ants, their home. I guess it's called an anthill, right? So yeah, it was called El Hormiguero, and I'll probably show y'all a little clip of what show I'm talking about. So yeah, this show has got like little puppet ants, like little like like a comedy talk show. I don't know what to. You see, even thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know. I don't even think the show is on the air anymore. But yeah, it's like a talk show, like I guess like a Jay Leno type of show, but it has these puppet ants that like I guess I don't know.
¿Qué tal? Oye, ¿qué tal? Que nos ha contado Pablo
Yeah,
una
that
cosa.
show's definitely started tripping me out because it had like lights and everything, then the little ants talking and whatnot. And I kid you not, while I was tripping, I thought that like I literally thought this like the TV, like the TV was actually like having a conversation with me, you know, like a one-on-one. Like I would I would ask a question, and the TV would answer. Like the people in the TV, the little puppets or whatever, they would answer my question. You know, so it was kind of like it was weird. And then I go into like this also, into like this astral like projection and shit. Like I start thinking about some deep like just life thoughts, you know, like, you know, why are we here? Why are we on this earth? What are we made of? Like your brain just starts going into crazy places. Yeah, you know, so this show definitely had us entertained for like 30 minutes. So then I finally decide to like get up, you know, walk around, go to the bathroom, drink some water. And then this is where where my trip also starts, you know, tripping me out. So in Mexico, I don't know about, you know, other people, but you know, my grandparents, they're pretty, you know, they're pretty cultural when it comes to I guess like religious beliefs and whatnot. You know? So my grandma, she had like this picture frame of like this like a picture frame of in the candle of this like I guess it's a famous saint or like I guess we call it, I don't know. I'll just show y'all the picture. But she had this picture frame, right? And it was of like this person, this guy and whatnot. And I was looking at it, and I guess it got into like my thinking so hard, like who is that? That I literally thought it was like one of my uncles or something whose picture frame I was looking at. And so that fucking tweaked me out. And yeah. And so at this point, it's like 12 or 1 a.m. And yeah, you know, I just literally felt like I had all the answers to the world, you know? It was crazy. So then, you know, me and my cousin, we're just fucking melting at this point. He's just laughing uncontrollably. He's, you know, having the time of his life. And yeah, so at this point, it's 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And, you know, at this point, it's just nothing but colors, you know? It's not even like deep thinking anymore. It's not even like crazy thoughts anymore. You know, it's like that started to wear off. It was just the colors. It was just the body high. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you guys ever tripped. I don't know, you know, how your first experiences were, but you guys could kind of see what phase I was in. So we had taken this at around 9, and so after, you know, watching that weird puppet show and freaking out with the picture frame, it's like 2 a.m. Grandma decides to wake up, and it was a Sunday, so she said something like, "Oh, we're gonna go to, you know," I forget. No, actually, no, no, no. So she's like, "Oh, you know, we're gonna have to be up early in the morning at 5 because we're gonna go visit some. We're gonna go visit. There's another state called Michoacan. So think of it this way: like, let's say you live in Illinois, and you're gonna go to Indiana or like Michigan, Ohio. I don't know. You're gonna go a state over. So yeah, Grandma had this plan because I was visiting for vacation. So little did she know we were just tripping like crazy. So I mean, yeah, at this point, I just wanted this thing to be over with. You know, my body was just very rapid heartbeats, just crazy. Felt like this confidence, like I don't know, like if I had all the answers I wanted or something, you know, like if I had just gone through like a therapy session or some shit. It felt really funny, felt weird. So yeah, I just remember seeing like just everything very bright, just bright, like, and I could, like, I guess since my body was hot, the actual brightness felt like it was burning me, like if it was giving me a tan. 5 a.m. comes and basically pulled an all-nighter and came back like by the time it was 8 p.m. So we really didn't have any sleep just on the bus ride. Definitely, I don't think I'll ever forget that trip ever. That was my first trip ever, and trying to remember it now, I was going crazy. It felt like I was, you know, like the Jimi Hendrix song, Purple Haze. If that song was a feeling, that's what I was feeling. It's just like going into the rooms, you know, like felt like everything was just wavy. Say that was crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'll share a picture, you know, aftermath of what I looked like. I felt very exhausted afterwards, you know. I just felt like I had just, I don't know, pulled a nine-nighter, which I guess I did, right? But I wish I could go more into detail, but this is all I could think of in the moment, you know. Right now it's 1 a.m., so this is definitely a story I wanted to say for a while now, so, you know, might as well get it over with. But yeah, guys, just a quick story, you know, quick story time. Maybe in the future I'll go more into detail about, you know, about this trip, about like what I thought got out of it and whatnot. But today I just wanted to kind of just share it, you know, first phases. So you guys already stuck through the whole video. Take it as a story, you know, what tripping might feel like if you guys decide to take a little trip, you know. But other than that, you know, if you don't feel like you're ready to do such things, don't, you know, take your time, don't do it. But I could honestly say that definitely changed my perspective in life because it made me feel things that I had never felt before, you know, like, or like just go into the deepest state of thinking that I have never even, like, whoa, like it felt like beyond the dream, you know. It felt like being in a dream while awake, if that makes sense. And it felt beautiful, you know. It felt beautiful. But yeah, overall, guys, you know, if you guys, you know, kind of, I guess, got a little like, oh, okay, off the story, it makes me feel good. But comment, like, subscribe, and I'll definitely keep it coming. Hope you guys have a good day, you know. Like I said in my last video, in case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, and good night.